Welcome everybody. I'm Antonietta and today's class is a 20-minute yoga flow where we focus on building confidence. So maybe you're feeling a little sluggish or forgotten how totally awesome you are, which you are. You can grab a couple blocks and a yoga strap and you can go ahead and meet me on the mat. Let's get started standing at the front of the mat, coming into mountain pose, Tadasana. Stand tall, arms resting by your sides, palms facing forward. Draw energy upwards into your body starting from your feet. As you inhale, imagine gently breathing in the words, I am. And as you exhale, slowly breathe out the words, confident. Coming into standing forward fold, bend your knees, bow down. And on an inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach for the sky, spread the fingertips, press into your foundation. Exhale, hands to heart. Confidence helps us realize that the power we seek is already inside of us. Practicing yoga naturally helps us tap into this inner confidence. When we feel strong physically, we also feel strong mentally and emotionally. Let's take one more inhale, and on an exhale, we're going to dive forward, Uttanasana. Plant your palms, step one foot back, then the other, coming into downward facing dog. Make sure you're not holding your breath. You can stay here or find any movement that feels good to you here. You may bend your knees one at a time, or you can pedal your heels towards the ground. Inhale, big puppy belly. And exhale, belly button to the spine. Let's stay here for a bit. On your next inhale, shift forward, coming into plank. From here, we're going to come into a side plank variation. Drop your right knee to the floor, roll to the inside of your left foot. Push away from the mat with your right hand. Left arm extends up. Pause and breathe here. If you're up for it and want to add a little more fire in the core, lean and shift your weight into your right knee and your right hand and lift the left leg and let it hover. 5, 4, 3, 2, and on a 1, we're going to release and reset. You're going to let the left hand comes down to the floor as you rotate your torso forward. Make your way back to plank pose, lower down to cobra. Inhale back up to plank. And now let's come into a modified side plank on the opposite side. This time we're going to drop our left knee to the floor and roll to the inside edge of your right foot. Push away from the mat with your left hand. Right arm extends up. Pause and breathe. And when you're ready, let's add a little heat. Lean and shift your weight onto your left knee and left hand. Lift the right leg and let it hover. 5, 4, 3, 2, and on a 1, lower your leg and send it all the way back to plank pose. Send the hips up and back to downward facing dog. When you're ready, anchor through the left heel and inhale, lift the right leg up high, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee behind you, opening through the hips, and try to look back to see if you can find your toes. Pause and breathe. On your next breath, pivot on the ball of the left foot so that your toes facing the back edge of the mat. Arch the back so that the hips are parallel to the ceiling. At the same time, place your right foot on the floor on the outside of your left foot. Extend your right arm up, forward, or lay it on your chest. Wild thing pose. The ball of the left foot so that the toes face the front of the room. Drop the right arm down on the mat, returning to downward facing dog. We go on the other side, left leg up high. This time bend the left knee behind you, opening through the hips again. Pause and breathe on your next breath. Pivot on the ball. The right toes face the back edge of the mat. Back arches, hips are parallel to the ceiling. Place your right foot on the floor on the outside of the left foot. Extend your right arm. You can take a mudra here if you like. Pause and take one last breath. Pivot on the ball of the left foot. Right arm drops down to the mat. Bring it back to down dog. Pedal it out a little here. Shake the head a little yes, a little no. Take some nice cleansing breaths. When you're ready, anchor through the left heel and inhale, lift the right leg up high, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, shift it forward, nose towards knee and step it up. Lower the left knee, reach your right arm up, coming into a low lunge twist. Rotate the torso up, look at the right hand, hips press forward and down. Inhale, I am. Exhale, safe. Bring your right arm down, palm frames the right side of the right foot. Slide the right knee back and lower the right arm coming into tabletop pose. From here, we're going to raise the left heel towards your glute as you bend the knee. Reach with your right hand to grab the foot or ankle. Option to use a strap here. Hips are level and the core is engaged. Exhale, stretch the chest, look up while pointing the left foot up. Strong and fierce tiger pose. Inhale, I am. And exhale, strong. Gently release the grip and lower both the arm and the leg, coming back to tabletop position. Inhale and walk the hands out wide. Curl the toes under. Start to peel up towards downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, start to pedal it out. Stretch and listen to the sound of your breath. When you're ready, anchor through the right heel and inhale, lift the left leg up high, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, shift it forward, nose towards knee and step it up. Gently lower the right knee, open your chest, reach your left arm up, coming into a low lunge twist on the other side. Rotate the torso up, look at the left hand and say hi. Hips press forward and down. Inhale, I am. Exhale, love. Bring your left arm down, palm frames the left side of the foot. Slide the left leg back and lower your left arm back to table. Exhale, keep your right knee bent and press your right foot up to the sky. Carefully lift your right hand off the mat. Reach back, take hold of your right foot. Press the tip of your foot into your hand. Lift your chest and look straight ahead. Gently release the grip and lower both the arm and the leg, coming back to tabletop position, neutral spine. Let's take a couple cat-cows here. Loosen up the back and the body here. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, cow. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest, cat. Let's repeat that once more, moving with your breath. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Next, inhale, curl the toes under, peel the hips up, downward dog. Exhale, make your way up to the front of the mat. Reach for the sky when you get there and spread the fingers. Press into your foundation. Big stretch here. Exhale, hands to heart. Coming into a quad stretch here, we're going to shift your weight to your left foot. Bend your knee and lift your right foot. Heel towards the glute. Reach back with your right hand and grab your right ankle. Keep a slight bend in the left knee. Thighs hugging towards center. This is a really great quad stretch. Keep length through the back and lift the chest. From here, we're going to work our way to dancer pose or Natarajasana. We're going to rotate the right hand from your ankle to grasp the instep of your right foot with your thumb resting on the sole. Lift your left arm straight towards the ceiling and bring your torso forward. Option to use a strap here if your hamstrings or low back feel a little tight. Keep a slight bend in that left leg. Right knee hugs towards the midline. Kick your right foot strongly into your right hand. Or if you're holding onto a strap, really hold onto it tightly as you lift the leg higher and deepen the back bend. Toes are active. Find your drishti to keep balance. No worries if you fall or stumble here. There's no failure. Lower your right leg back in line with your left, and let's repeat on the other side. Shift your weight to your right foot, bend your knee, and lift your left foot, heel towards glute. Reach back with your left hand to grab your left ankle. Slightly bend in the right knee, thighs hugging towards center. Lift the chest and breathe deep into the tightness. Let's dance. This time on the left side. Left hand rotates to grab the inner arch of the left foot. Thumb rests on the sole. Right arm lifts straight up towards the ceiling. Torso leans forward. Slight bend in the right leg. Left knee hugs towards the midline. Kick your left foot strongly into the left hand to lift the leg higher and deepen the back bend. Toes are active. Find your gaze. Falling is success. If you stumble, pick yourself back up and try again. There is no finish line. Take your time. Deep breaths here. Moving at your pace, lower your left leg back in line with your right. Shake the legs out a little here. And let's take it down to forward fold. Step or hop it back to your final downward dog. Take one big inhale and then on an exhale, carefully lower down to your knees. I think our backs are probably craving maybe a little counter stretch, yeah? Option to take a child pose here or make it an extended child's pose. Send the hips back to sit on the heels. Legs hugged together or extended wide, big toes to touch. Melt your heart forward, forehead to the mat. Drag your hands back to your feet, palms facing up, or you can reach them forward. Breathe deep here. Great work today. I was going to say great workout, but it truly is a work-in. So much happens on the inside before it can be noticed or even recognized on the outside. From here, let's lift back up, swing your legs in front of you, bring both the soles of your feet together, coming into butterfly pose or cobbler pose. Open the hips, interlace the fingers around the feet, growing tall through the spine and into the crown of the head. On an exhale, fold forward. Extend your legs out in front of you. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, we're going to hinge at the waist, flat back, think up and over, and fold. Bend your knees as much as you like here. Listen to the sound of your breath. Slowly roll all the way up and making our way all the way down to our backs. When you get there, inhale, hug your knees to your chest and bring the arms through the inside of the knees and hold onto the outside edge of each foot. Slightly tuck the chin to the chest and press the heels up and pull back with the arms. Shoulders, neck, and back press down into the mat. Happy baby. You can rock your baby a little side to side here if that feels good. Also, I like to extend one leg and then maybe extend the other leg. Breathe and enjoy the stretch. Gently release arms and legs to the mat, coming into shavasana. Legs extend long, arms along your side, palms face up or whatever feels comfortable for you. You can windshield wiper your feet a little left to right. Gently close your eyes and take the deepest breath you've taken all day. Allow your body to become heavy and soft on the mat. Relax all the muscles in your face and in the body. Let your head grow heavy here. Give yourself permission to sit in silence. If you have time to lay here in shavasana a little longer, feel free. Otherwise, bring your hands together at your heart. Trust yourself, know who you are, and let that be the guide. Repeat after me. I believe in me. Thank you for showing up today and every day. Namaste.